Handle your business, young man. How you do all that shit independent and win, huh? That's my favorite line right there. Handle your business, young man. How you do all that shit independent and still win, nigga. Still gotta win, nigga. All odds stacked up against you, nigga, like Jenga. Pull a wrong block, that's your motherfucking ass, man. They all come crashing down on you. I'm just talking that bullshit, nigga. But that's some real shit, though. Just my observances in my short 28 years of life, approaching 28 soon, you know. Birthday coming up and shit. Another lap around the motherfucking earth, baby. But we ain't aging, baby. We ageless, you know what I'm saying? I heard a nigga talking about that shit today, nigga. We ageless, nigga. Don't program your mind to saying that you're getting older. People neglect the correlation between the mental and the physical, man. Your mental really has a lot of power over your physical, man, more than you know. I ain't even just talking about no manifestation, but I mean, think about it. Your brain, the same place where you have thoughts and dreams and, you know, emit your feelings, can determine your behaviors and shit, behavior patterns and shit like that. You know, that shit emit chemicals, man, that affect your body in a different way. So the nigga was saying, you know, stop telling yourself that you're getting old. And I was, you know, he made a different point than what what I discerned from him saying that. Well, I took from it like, you know, shit, maybe goddamn, you know, on a scientific level, maybe you putting it in your mind that you're getting older, maybe that emits a signal or chemical, if you will, from your brain to your cells on a molecular level, man, and make them age. Just some thoughts. I ain't a motherfucking chemist nor a scientist, nigga. I'm a regular nigga. You know the motherfucking lingo, baby. You know the catchphrase. I'm just a regular nigga, just like you. You a regular nigga, just like me. But here we are again, day 3 million. Coming from work, you know. The grind don't stop and the hustle don't quit, little bitch. But I'm definitely ready to, you know, put my grind into something else, man. So here I am making these motherfucking videos, man. I hope they pick up and resonate with some of y'all good folks out there. Y'all fuck with it like I fuck with y'all. Yeah, you know, I kind of find this like therapy a little bit, for real, you know. It's like talking to a therapist, you know. This shit just don't say nothing back. So I just be motherfucking be up this bitch chatting, man. It's more behind the eyes, baby. Yeah. On that same note of, you know, your mental abilities to manipulate life around you. I think I came to the epitome that when my mind be not in the best place, man, that should be making me lethargic in a sense, man. I be getting like lazy when my mind not in a good place. That should be weighing me down physically. I don't know about y'all. Like if I'm having a bad day mentally, nigga, that should have put me I'm ready to take a nap, nigga. I don't know why that is. Maybe that's my mental defense mechanism, you know, going to the dream world, you know, to escape reality just for a moment. But and that's not always a bad thing, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's necessary from time to time to escape reality, man. Escape the confines of your mind, bro. Like, you know, the confines that keep you in the woken state, you know what I'm saying, in the awake state, you know, where your imagination is limited and shit, man, and your dreams and hopes and aspirations get limited because you got to deal with everyday life. You got to deal with the right now, you know. I know a lot of motherfuckers will tell you, you know what I'm saying, you just got to building and they will come type style, but shit, nigga, like, you know, when you got bills and shit to pay, man, you gotta deal with the imminent right now, nigga. You know, your creativity and shit gets shifted in a different way. Some people don't have the creativity at all. I mean, I know me for instance, when I gotta deal with real life right now, my creativity kicks in, but it kicks in real life form, you know, like shit, I gotta go get me some money right now, nigga. Let me create a motherfucking pathway. Let me use my imagination, nigga. But yeah, man, you know, that ain't always a good way to be, man. I realize even for myself, I don't be having time to think about shit that I want in life. Man, I ain't even talking about, you know, nothing involving money. Don't get me fucked up. I do need that paper. But, you know, I find it hard for me to think about, damn, what do I want outside of money? What do I really want? You know what I'm saying? What do I really desire in this life that will have me feeling fulfilled? You know what I mean? You know, have me feel like, you know, I'm what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? It's a simple word. When it comes to me, y'all gonna think I'm a little slow. What's the word, man? Like I'm sufficed. I'm satisfied, nigga. That's the word. That's the word, nigga. I'm satisfied, nigga. You know? You ever ask yourself that shit? Like, on some real shit? Like, outside of whatever society influence you to make you think what make you satisfied. Like, you know, when you can unhijack your mind, you know what I'm saying? Our minds get hijacked so much by outside influences, whether we want to admit it or whether we acknowledge or whether we even motherfucking know it or not. Man, shit. From the moment you are a child and you develop your consciousness, you're bombarded by other people's consciousness, other entities' consciousness. If you want to take it that far, if you're on that same type page with me, but you know, just to keep it at, you know, we are bombarded by, man, other consciousness, man. You know, you know, when you was a little kid, you saw. I know me. I used to love Power Rangers, nigga. Mighty Morphin, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I used to love fucking Power Rangers, but every time I seen a Power Ranger, I wanted that shit. Tell my parents, I want that. Well, why the fuck did I want that? You know, that's when, you know, shit was pushed, you know? Marketing, merchandising, man. The motherfuckers who developed the formulas for that shit, hey, them some powerful motherfuckers. Say what you will, whether some of them motherfuckers move malevolently or they move benevolently, or was it, you know, whatever the reason was, I got to give it to them motherfuckers, man. Them people who developed them fucking formulas, man, for marketing and merchandising, nigga. Them is some powerful minds right there. You got to be a powerful motherfucker to influence the minds of others knowingly. You know what I'm saying? That shit is some shit, bro. That shit damn near like witchcraft, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you know what I'm saying? But goddamn, you know, back on the note I was touching on, ask yourself, man, what the fuck do you really want outside of what your mind is influenced to want? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what do you really want, nigga? Because you ever got some shit you thought you wanted and you still didn't feel satisfied? I know that shit be happening to me. Like, you know what really will fulfill you on some shit, though? Like, remember my cousin asked me one day, like, nigga, what you want outside of, and it can't have nothing to do with money, and I could not answer that shit. I couldn't answer that shit. I couldn't answer that shit immediately. And you think that should be something you should be able to answer immediately. That's you know, that's a little sad to me. Like, damn, I couldn't even think about what I want. Damn, that shit crazy. Man, shit. I realize now, because now my shorty be asking me, you know, we talk about life and, you know, shit that you do with your significant other, you know, trying to get to know them deeper and more, because I don't give a fuck how long me and my shorty been with each other for years, and we still learning each other. But, you know, we call ourselves trying to learn each other, but I feel like in the midst of it, man, we be learning ourselves for real, you know what I'm saying? Because shit, I asked her, you know, what you want? She told me what things she wants. She asked me what I want. And after a while, I developed my answer of what I want for real, outside of like money. Is I just want fucking security, peace, and comfort. You know what I mean? I want stability, peace, and comfort, man. Like, I don't really want for shit. I don't really want for nothing physical. You know what I mean? I just want. I mean, I guess stability, peace, and comfort is kind of a broad answer, and that can cover a lot of things. But really, you know, I just want to feel that shit in my mind, man. Cause shit, just like a lot of motherfuckers out here today, we be having to finesse, man. We be having to finagle away out of nothing. And that shit can be a little stressful, bro. Like, you know, trying to finagle your way through life, man. Shit. That shit sometimes can, that shit take a toll on you mentally, man. Whether you know it or whether you allow yourself to feel it consciously or not. You know, sometimes you will feel that shit subconsciously. You don't know why you in a bad mood, or you tired, or you just drained, or you stressed or depressed. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not allowing yourself consciously to realize the detriment is taking place on you every day, just trying to make it through life, man. And that should be added on you even more when you got outside influences on what the fuck you think you supposed to want, if that makes sense. Yeah, man. You know, but shit, just trying to finagle a way through life, man. Shit. Even just to do the basic of shit, that shit's stressful. You know, the shit that you gotta do every day. When you gotta finagle your way through to getting solutions to do your everyday basic needs, that shit is stressful in its own right, man. That shit is like a fucking task, nigga. That shit is a job, nigga, on top of your job. That shit is a fucking job, man. So shout out to all the people out there finagling through life, nigga, and hold your head, baby. Look, man, the light is at the end of the tunnel. Hey, ironically, because I just came through the motherfucking tunnel and shit, but the light is at the end of the tunnel, man. You know, if you can just hold your head and find the time to get in tune with you, for real, like, that's what this shit really about. Because there's so much shit that take you away from you, like, so much shit that you don't even, you real life gotta make it a what's the word I'm looking for? Another short ass word. a priority. You gotta make it a priority, man, to goddamn, you know, take some time out for you. Like, I never understood that shit until being an adult. You know what I mean? Like, until being an adult and you got all these responsibilities, you know, not even just for the motherfuckers who got kids, just because shit, even as an adult, you got responsibilities to your fucking self, like we just talked about, you know, finagling your way for your basic needs. You know, everybody gotta secure their basic needs, you know what I'm saying? You know, for some it's easier, and for some, you know, it can come effortlessly. And for some, it's done for them, in a sense. You know what I mean? Shit, you know. Because even the bitch out here that got a sugar daddy, hey, she had to finagle that situation to get her basic needs provided, you know. So I ain't knocking nobody. Hey, get it how you live, pimping. Get it how you motherfucking live. But yeah, that shit is a task, dog. That shit is a task, man. Shit. And then just attack on other shit too. You know what I mean? That shit real. But you know, we all still here today, baby. Hey man, if you here today, I'm proud of you, and I'm hoping the best for you, man. And that go to not just motherfuckers that's watching this shit, but man, I extend that shit to everybody who on the planet right now, nigga. Cause this shit fucked up for everybody. You know what I'm saying? All the motherfuckers on the planet right now, man, I commend you. I'm proud of you. And man, keep on going. Keep on finagling, keep on finessing. Finagle till you can finesse. And once you finesse and you got a good finesse going, shit, that finesse gonna finesse itself, baby, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, just keep on striving and grinding, baby, you know what I'm saying? That's all you can do. That's all you can do, man. Shit. One thing I know, as long as you taking steps towards where you trying to be at, man, shit, eventually you ain't got no choice but to end up where you trying to go, you know what I mean? Shit. This journey is linear, baby, you know what I mean? Try not to make it a cycle. Try not to make it cyclable. I think that's the word, cyclative. all my Newton theorists and shit, they know what I'm talking about. But yeah, man, make that shit linear. Make that shit go in a direction, man, you know. And eventually, shit, you look up, you either gonna be at your goal, close to it, or surpassed it, and on to your next one, man. So, you know, don't neglect to take the time to look up. And while you're looking up and seeing how far you gotta go, look up and see how far you done came too, man. Ain't nothing wrong with patting yourself on the back sometimes, man. Shit, that should be your motivation. Shit, I know I gotta do it sometimes. Yeah, I be feeling down, but I be like, shit, you know. Hey, I was in a worse predicament before. So now my new worst is better is my best worst. Nigga, your new worst, nigga, make your new worst your best worst, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shit, if that makes sense to you. Hey, make your new worst, man, your best worst, nigga. Your best worst case scenario. Shit. You know what I mean? Cause shit ain't always gonna be gravy, but you can find the silver lining somehow, some way. You know, shit. And don't try to compare your shit to nobody else's neither. I know people be having good intentions when they say, hey, it can always be worse. You know, somebody got it worse than you. And don't nobody really be trying to hear that shit. Because it's like, I understand that shit. But, nigga, I'm not living that nigga life. So this worse is worse to me. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I understand it's a nigga with no legs. And that shit gotta suck. And I commend that nigga even more for keep on stepping, you know, metaphorically speaking. But, yeah, man, shit, nobody want to hear that shit when they going through their worst. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can always be worse. Yeah, nigga, but this shit right here is worse to me. But, you know, make that your best worst, man. Try to look at that shit and be like, okay, shit. My best worst last week, last month, last year was way more terrible than this. So just compare it to you. You know what I'm saying? So you can kind of keep the stats on your progress, man. Shit. And I don't give a fuck what your progress is. If your progress was last year you had $5 less than broke and you got $5 more than broke now, then hey, nigga, that's a personal best, nigga. Shit, commend yourself, nigga. I mean, shit, nigga. Now just make your best worse your worst worse. You know what I'm saying? So that means you're progressing. You're making your best worse today, your worst worse tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna be in a better scenario. You know what I mean? You got something else to look back on, man. Just a little something, keep y'all going, shit, you know, keep me going. While I'm talking to y'all, I'm talking to me too. Because, I mean, shit, I'm looking at myself in this motherfucking camera, handsome man, nigga, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Fresh off of the work, you know, got the work clothes on, smelling like a pound of dirt in this bitch, but it's all good, you know? My old lady at home waiting for a nigga to get home. You know what I'm saying? She's chefing up. I love my baby, man. She be doing her dog business. Learn to appreciate folks that's you know, choosing to be, I don't want to say be a part of your life, because that shit kind of sound a little narcissistic and shit. You know, it's crazy how bred we are to be narcissists, you know, unintentionally, but, you know, words, man, your words got a correlation with your mindset, you know what I mean? But so you gotta be careful with your wording and shit, you know. But yeah, man, appreciate the people that choose to how can I say, what's the word I can say? To collabo they life with your life, nigga. Hey, and niggas, nigga. You know, appreciate them people who decide to collaborate with you in life, man. Because we all on the same playing field, you know. This shit real. So I appreciate the motherfuckers who take the time out of their hectic life and their hectic mental to think about you, man. You know, we can't always be selfish, you know. Sometimes you gotta play that character for others, you know what I mean? Shit, cause we all living in a screen, right? You know what I'm saying? And you the main character of your TV show or your movie, nigga. But you know, and people play supporting roles to yours, and then sometimes you gotta play supporting roles to others. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta be Robin and let another motherfucker be Batman. You know, y'all switch off, man. That's what make the chemistry flow, baby. You know. But yeah, man. I just be up here trying to drop some shit for y'all to pick up, baby. Pick up what a nigga putting down. You know what I'm saying? Johnny Ding of jewel dropping. Yeah, baby. But we almost at the crib. Traffic wasn't too bad today, so I'm gonna take that as a little plus or something. You know what I mean? You know, so I can go in there and be all smiles for my baby. Try to make my vibe be contagious. You know what I mean? Make your vibe contagious. I mean, it's contagious anyway. Make your vibe contagious in a good way, man. You know, infect somebody with good vibes, man. Gotta vibrate high frequencies like everybody be talking about. I'm glad that everybody on that type time these days, man. I feel like now, man, shit is on like a mass awakening, bro. Like motherfuckers, and then I can't stand the motherfuckers about, oh yeah, everybody want to talk that vibe shit. Man, shut the fuck up, nigga. Ain't that what the fuck we want is for everybody to start, you know, getting to a point, you know, of this shit that we own, man, with the spirituality and all that shit, man. That's the point, man. That's the fucking point, nigga. Not for you to be the gatekeeper of knowledge, nigga, and try to look down and talk down on other motherfuckers and shit, man. That shit worsen to me. I don't like that. I'm glad that everybody kind of coming around to this shit, man. Even like the older folks, man. Shit. Little story time, man. I remember back in the day, and I ain't saying this is like, oh, I was one of the first niggas to be woke and shit. I ain't saying that, but I remember back in the days, man, when I was on my journey, you know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all before, I came from a Christian background and shit, man. I was on my journey and shit, man. This was probably around, what, maybe like 2014. And like I said, Christian background. I remember telling my mother and my aunt. My aunt used to work for like Christian Broadcast Network, 700 Club and shit like that. You know, so yeah, you already know where this going. I remember telling them, I was like, I'm not a Christian. And man, you would have thought they was gonna have a fucking seance on my ass, a goddamn exorcism on my ass, boy. Because it wasn't, you know, that was like some taboo shit to say, and everybody won't at that level of understanding, you know. Not saying I was the only one who was, but everybody won't at that level of understanding to pick up what I was putting down by me saying I'm not a Christian, like, you know. And my argument to them was not really an argument, because I'm not arguing about what I feel, you know what I'm saying, what I think. But, you know, I mean, my supporting reasons was that, you know, first of all, religion, like we know now, shit is man fucking made. And if Yeshua was here today, do you think he called himself a Christian? No. And you know how many people done kill and die over this title that don't make a fuck? I don't think you being a Christian is what's gonna qualify you to, you know, to make it into the afterlife, man. You know, if that's the case, man, a motherfucker can go out here and shoot, rob, kill, rape, steal any motherfucking thing and just say, hey, Satan, let me go. I'm a Christian. Nah, nigga, it's by your deeds in life, nigga. That's what say who you is. So, you know, I remember that shit, man. That was some years ago, and now, speed up to the day, a lot of them same people I had this discussion with, they, like my mother, for instance, they like, you know, everybody waking up to that, man. I'm proud of that shit, man. We living in unprecedented times, you know. We living in times where shit that we ain't never seen before happening. Not even just, you know, I know we sit a lot on the negative scale, you know, but I'm just saying, you know, on the positive side, you know, within the past 100 years, we seeing shit that's unprecedented. They say ain't nothing new under the sun. That's what I'm saying under the past 100 years. You know, I ain't gonna talk about, you know, the theories of parallel universes and this happening before, you know, that shit. They say ain't nothing new under the sun, just to sum it up. But, you know, we seeing unprecedented shit in our time span, human time span, you know. And that's coming from people that we could have learned from, people who was here before us, to pass down the stories, and us now, and how long we gonna live. We seeing unprecedented shit right now. So, man, I'm proud of everybody and how far we coming as a whole, man, because like I said before, man, the significance is being insignificant. We all one. So I like this mass consciousness is going on, man. It definitely can go a little further. And I pray to God that I can be one of the people who catalyze it going further. You know, not for any other reason, you know, other than to just, you know, do my part. You know, I ain't want to do it just, oh, I can be revered, or, you know, any shit like that. Oh, he smart, man. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I just want to see this shit going forward just for the betterment of everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit gonna shit, man. Once shit get right, man, life gonna be beautiful. It's already beautiful, but it's flawed by a lot of ugly shit. That's all man-made shit, all man-made constructs, and ain't none of this shit really of God, bruh, and ain't none of this shit really of the mind of the creator, man. It's all shit that we came up with and shit, and we live for, die for, live by, let control you and all that shit, man. So I'm hopeful for where I can see shit going, you know, as far as my mind can fathom and my mental capabilities are. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So yeah, man, shout out to y'all, man. Y'all give y'all motherfucking selves a round of fucking applause. You know, a whoop whoop to you motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers give yourselves some credit, man, for what y'all doing, y'all contributions to the universe, and keep on making better contributions, man, you know what I mean? That's what this shit is about. And, you know, sometimes do shit without expecting nothing back, man. Just make your contributions to the universe just to be a fucking, a good citizen of the galaxy, nigga, you know what I mean? Of existence, nigga, of the cosmos, nigga, you know what I'm saying? You know, just do your part, man, because shit, that's the real carbon footprint that we're going to leave behind, man, shit. Once everything all said and done, you know, that stain, that bleach stain on black pants that you'll never get to go away, what we call energy, man, that's what's gonna linger around forever. You know, that shit is neither created nor destroyed. So, man, you know, leave a good stain, man, shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's it. That's all I got to say for right now. So I'll tune in with you motherfuckers on another note at some point in time. Deuces, nigga, from your relatable relative, nigga.